Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So happy Friday. Today we have some altcoins that are exploding higher. Vechain, Binance, Fantom, Crypto.com, among others. There's a lot of altcoins. Very fantastic movement today. So let's talk about what's going on with them and what's going on with Bitcoin. Why hasn't it not moved yet? So let's get started. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Although I'm not going to be streaming tonight, but I will have a video for you guys. But regardless, hit that notification bell so you get notified, and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out all the latest news, article, and guides at CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, guys. Today's a good day. Every day is shaping to be a good day. I don't know how anyone can not feel the excitement and love right now for crypto. I mean, it's really fantastic. All right, with that love fest out of the way, Bitcoin's at right around 61,000, so it has not moved. It's been going sideways, stuck between 65 and 60,000, right? But that's okay. That's okay, because while Bitcoin is stagnant, you know what? Altcoins are moving in a big way. That's why Bitcoin dominance is starting to come down even more. And you got a lot of movers today, like Binance coin shooting up. I told you guys not to ignore Binance coin. BNB is like one of those coins that no one talks about and no one holds, but it's they are absolutely massive, Binance, and they are not going to go away. But you could see SHIB is coming up. I do have some news about that. Chainlink I talked about last night, still doing very well. Crypto.com doing really well today. There's some big news for that. Fantom is also doing well, and there's some others that are doing well. Vechain is still doing well, up 8% too. Finally, they're starting to move. Man, I lost my voice today. I apologize. I may have to do a short stream today. All right, so let's talk about Bitcoin first of all. All right. I think a little better. I had to drink a sip. All right, and it's not alcohol, by the way. So what's going on with Bitcoin? All right, according to Plan B, everything is on plan. Okay, he tweeted this out, and it's interesting that his 150,000 fans that voted think that by the end of 2021, Bitcoin will be at 288,000. Vast majority, 41%, thinks that's going to be at 288,000. Now, a lot also thinks it's going to be at 100,000. I mean, there's a big gap between 100 and 288,000, right? So maybe people that didn't think that it was going to hit 288,000, they vote 100,000. But still, most people think it's 288,000. Very little think we're going to stay below 100,000, and very little people think we'll go to 500,000 by the end of the year. That would be... I don't know what it would take for that to happen, but why am I showing you this? Well, because I believe Plan B is right. I don't believe that there's anything to worry about. The Bitcoin could be stalling right now, and it's not even past the first week in November. We know how fast Bitcoin could go, right? We're only 5 days into November, and people are getting bored. You know what? Bitcoin is about patience. Those that have the most patience, those that hold the longest, makes the most, right? So Bitcoin is absolutely fine, but I do think that we're going to see some explosiveness soon with Bitcoin in November. Could be right around the corner. And also what's positive is this. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, they want to turn into ETF. Now there's some rumblings that it may even happen this year. Not next year, this year, maybe day before Christmas Eve. Interesting. If that happens, man, I can't imagine that. Then the talk about lengthening the cycle, that's definitely going to happen. So I think this is still obviously rumorville, but it's going to happen eventually. And when we get a true Bitcoin spot ETF, that's going to be a lot better than the Bitcoin futures ETFs that we have now. Nate, hold that question for later. And can you evaluate and kudos coin again? I have no idea what coin that is, but you should ask that during Q&A. There was only you and Ben who told everyone one thing, HODL, and both of you changed my life. Can they all go up 2x from here? Yes, they definitely can. They definitely can. All right. So that's pretty much it. I mean, overall today, Bitcoin kind of stagnant. Not a whole lot more I could show you guys, but those of you guys that's been tuning in daily or twice daily, you know I've shown so many metrics and charts and on-chain stuff that show that Bitcoin is right on track. Right on track, right? Now, let's talk about some of these altcoins. Well, first of all, Ethereum. JP Morgan yesterday just said that Bitcoin could go as high as 146,000 because institutional interest and because they want to replace gold with Bitcoin. Now they're saying Ethereum is a better bet than Bitcoin. As interest rates rise, because Fed tapering or is starting, yes, and also because of boom in DeFi and NFTs, right? This is why Ethereum not only moves faster than Bitcoin, also why Solana and Avalanche and all these guys are moving faster, right? So, are they correct? Are they correct? Well, short term, yeah, but long term, no one doubts that Bitcoin will outlast pretty much everything, right? I believe that. So, if you're going to be holding 5, 10, 15 years and you really don't want to move anything, you just want to buy, set, and forget and HODL, right? You got to go with Bitcoin. But if you want faster short-term gains, right, then yeah, of course. You got to look at Ethereum and some of these altcoins I talk about. Not every altcoin is good, but so many are, and so many that have DeFi and NFT projects on top of them move very, very well because everyone is using them, right? It's that obvious. So I don't disagree with this, but you know what I think a lot of these articles, a lot of people skip out on, is the fact that the gas fees is astronomically high. Okay, gas fees is so high on Ethereum. This morning, and I got some news to share about the I Am George collection, which ended last night. But this morning, I tried to send some Ethereum out of MetaMask into another wallet. And I was trying to send about $300. And the fee to send it was about $240. So think about that. And then I tried with Bitcoin and it was like 86 cents. So people that think that it's expensive to send with Bitcoin, nonsense. But it is very, very, very expensive to send anything on the Ethereum network right now because they are that hot. I mean, it's insane. It's probably even higher right now if you try. But regardless, Ethereum is still being adopted everywhere. Backed. We don't hear a lot about Backed, but you know what? They're still around. They're still operating. They are going to allow consumers to buy, sell, send, and spend a range of digital assets that include Ethereum, and users can send Ethereum to friends and family directly through the back app. So Ethereum definitely has that name recognition now. Most people that have heard of Bitcoin heard of Ethereum, right? So they're a big cap, and they're not going to go away anytime soon, despite the fact that fees is just insane. Gas fees, really, really, really insane. All right, what else is there? Well, quick update, CryptosRUs.com. You guys hear me talk about an intro. My webpage, it has been redesigned. It's a lot cooler, more edgy, faster, more mobile friendly. So those of you guys that are looking for the latest news, article, and guides, I aim to make CryptosRUs the premier destination for all crypto news. Forget Cointelegraph or forget CoinDesk. CryptosRUs.com. We will get news faster than everyone else. I promise you that. Okay, so we just redesigned it, and I want to give you an update on. There's a new article on how to buy NFTs on OpenSea. In case you guys are wondering me, some people have asked me when I introduced my collection. But man, the collection went crazy last night. Just so you guys know, right? The I Am George collection, the very 5, or I should say the newest 5, because I did have one from before. Man, they went crazy. The biggest one is this, the Halloween one that went for 2.52 ETH. That's over $12,000. And the one with Puff was about 2.5. This one's 2.4, and the other ones are 1.6 and 1.7. So I want to make a big thanks to everyone that contributed, and congratulations to the people that actually won these NFTs. But the floor price has been set very high now, very, very high after the sale of these 5. And I do have one more because I'm going to go forward and release more. I'm going to have a brand new one that I will be releasing tonight. I'm not going to stream about it, but I will be releasing it, and I'll let you guys know over social media and video tomorrow. But this was insane. The bidding just kept coming and coming and coming. So just kind of want to give you guys an update on that. All right, now let's move on. What are some other altcoin news? Solana, no surprise. Solana FTX Lightspeed Venture is now launching a 100 million gaming fund. This will only help Solana because guess where the games are going to launch on? Solana, right? They've recently formed a new high, and I think they're going to continue to do so because they're just executing. FTX, Alameda, Sam Bankman-Fried loves Solana, and Solana is such a big cap now. They have plenty of money to throw around, so this will help them in a big way. And that's why a lot of people expect Solana to surpass $1,000. This, by 2025, I think it could happen by 2022 or even at the end of 2021, right? So I think this is very, very conservative. This is the reason why Solana keeps getting bigger and why so many people love it. Now, what about Vechain, right? From a technical standpoint, there is a breakout because it's finally started moving up. But what I really care about is this VEX, the V exchange, which is already out, but they didn't have a governance token. That's not the important thing. The important thing is yield farming. Even though there was this DEX out, no one really used it. No one staked in it. No one put anything in there because there wasn't yield farming. This is now coming in less than a week, right? And if this is successful, it's going to lock up a lot of VET tokens on there and VThor tokens and cause things to be more deflationary. This is why DEXs and AMMs overall have such an effect on the overall price of the token, right? Because you got a lot of people that's locking in. That's why TVL is so important. That's why TVL on Ethereum is sky high, and sky high on Binance Chain and Solana and others, right? So this is coming from Vechain. It's coming November 9th in 4 days once it launches. Hopefully it's successful, and this is the first of many that's going to launch on Vechain. So this is very positive. Now, what about Binance? Well, why did it go up? Well, it's funny because today Binance, I was looking at it, they're actually investigating a Squid Game, okay? The crypto scam that the founders rug pulled, yet people are still buying the token. I don't know why, but Binance is investigating, and they hired a former IRS agent to head suspicious activity. So, of course, they're trying to make themselves more legit, more regulated. However, this actually had a positive effect on their token on BNB. But outside of that, BNB, Binance Smart Chain, DeFi, NFTs are all doing very, very well. That is why BNB will continue to go up, right? That's why you don't want to skip out on BNB, and that is why it's sitting on number 3 right now at 102 billion. Can Solana jump up to 100 billion soon? Yeah, it'll be a tough battle between BNB and Solana, I think, at the number 3 and 4. But, it'll be interesting. What else is there? Crypto.com. Why did Crypto.com pump up? Well, recently they got added on Coinbase, but this is absolutely huge. Crypto.com signed up to be Twitch Rival's global brand marketing partner. And why is this significant? Twitch is, of course, a huge gaming streaming platform, also owned by Amazon, right? The two now have a connection. Amazon, we know, wants to launch their own Amazon coin. We know they want to launch their digital wallet. Or they go select Crypto.com to be the wallet provider and to list their Amazon tokens on, right? So now you're starting to see the connections here. So this is an absolutely huge connection. But even outside of the Amazon, rumors, this will allow Crypto.com to have exclusivity in basically anything. In-stream segments, media placement, activations. Like, basically, they're going to be their hands are in everything in terms of marketing, right? So this only adds on top of what they already have. For example, their UFC relationship, which they just launched NFTs with, right? So Crypto.com is also, besides FTX making all the big names, Crypto.com is become a real powerhouse, and that name is perfect. I remember in 2018 or 2019, Monaco paid, I think, $1 million or $2 million for Crypto.com. And at that time, it seemed like it's stupid because crypto was in crypto winter and no one really cared. But that was a brilliant purchase because think about it now, right? Besides Bitcoin.com, probably the second most widely search name is crypto, right? So when you have Crypto.com, excuse me, it just, man, the name recognition alone is worth the weight in gold, right? Or I should say, worth the weight in Bitcoin, although Bitcoin doesn't have any weight. And lastly, for Fantom, why are they going up? Well, I was looking at Fantom. Fantom has been pretty stagnant as of late, but they do have a new project called Dexio, which brings innovative NFT API and smart contract management solutions for a Fantom ecosystem. So it does seem like this has something to do with NFTs, like this one right here. And right now, NFTs is exploding. So any project that launches and has really, a big fan base causes a price move to go up, right? But overall, Fantom is a fantastic layer 2, layer 1 that has a really, really robust ecosystem. All right, guys. Oh, by the way, that's it. All right, let's do Q&A. Big TCO says VGX, Voyager's going to explode soon. They have been exploding, right? Recently with their partnership with Alameda, that's what made them move, but they were really, really stagnant for a long time. And I didn't know why. It made sense. But you could see that, yeah, they started coming down. Someone asked me earlier about Kudos. Sent a large super chat. They're relatively small. They look very familiar to me. Decentralized cloud computing. Yeah, when it comes to cloud computing, I don't like them. Not that these projects can't handle it, but it's really hard to move businesses away from the likes of AWS and Azure. And, none of these crypto projects have proven themselves yet, right? Them and Akash Network and Golem and there's some other ones I forgot. They're still relatively new. So it's going to take a while before they get people to actually use their cloud computing. Now, cloud storage, on the other hand, is different, or decentralized cloud storage or decentralized cloud computing, but a little bit different. So I'm not a big fan at this point. Corn Kid, thank you. ETH fees are, according to Franklin, abusive. But that is why this is so brilliant, right? Last time I checked this was like a week ago. It was under 3 billion. Now it's at 3.5 billion burn. And that's because the burn rate and the gas fee keeps going up, right? But what do you go do? When everything is on top of Ethereum, that's where the cool place to be, right? Where the cool kids are. So everyone is still stuck on Ethereum right now. What's the best resource to find token releases, unlock schedule for various projects? There is none, Marquise. You just have to dig into every single one. Look into the white paper and look into ask their Discord, and maybe they can help. But there's no one place that tells you all of that. Would you hold an even Aave compound or go all in on one of them? I like both of them. They're pretty equivalent to me, so I would split it between the two. I don't prefer one over the other. People love the intro. I'm going to use it as the outro. Young, you keep shilling it, but that's okay because it is doing well. Poker, I did cover them before. They have been doing well. They're creating a gaming token that can be used for anything, but primarily poker because they want to come out their own game, and they have relatively small, still doing very well. Since BPro hit mainnet, would it be possible to root back on an interview? What's new with the project? You know, people ask me why they can't find an interview or why it's off, because Rue was concerned that he asked his lawyers or something and said, you know, told me to take it off because he was concerned because BPro wasn't available for U.S. customers and he was afraid of the ramifications. I don't know if he's going to do another interview. But regardless, I like BPro and Rue, and I think they're going to do very well. Blocks is on CMC now. Is this Blocktopia? Or Block Space? Are you talking about Block? I don't know which one you're talking about, Israel. Block Space? Oh. Phoenix? Crypto Referral? I think you're talking about some exchange. It sounds familiar because I think they keep sending me emails about having me cover them. So that's a concern. That's a red flag because they're emailing me way too much. It's probably some kind of leverage exchange. Just stick with the ones that have been around for a while. Okay, don't try some new fancy exchange. It's not worth it. And all the coin listings are on the ones that I already talked about. Like KuCoin is fantastic. They get so many listings. Another one's Gate.io. Obviously Binance if you could use it. Binance.us. And then all the major dexes like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap. I mean, with those, you could literally trade any token. Matthew, yes, I do. I've been on his show a few times. Yes. Best place to stake Solana and other crypto. That's a good question. I mean, you could spin up a node and stake it in there. But I haven't found any like lending projects, not that I recall, that allows you to stake. Like I don't recall seeing it anywhere. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, anything else? Any last things? Oh, couple things. So if you go to my Twitter, and I've promoted this a lot, right? So I do have this 5 ETH giveaway, which is starting to add up because ETH is at 4,500, and it'll probably be at like 10,000 or 15,000 by the end of the year, right? But I am going to give away this, and a lot of you guys have participated. But I don't know if you guys are aware, a lot of you guys are new to the channel. There is a secret code that's worth 100 entries, okay? And it's three characters long, right? And I have a video that gives you the biggest clue of them all in terms of what that is. Some people have gotten, but some people just can't get it. But I will show you that video because I know a lot of you guys are XRP fans. And this video is very, very informative and teaches you all you need to know about XRP. And it gives you a secret clue to this. So I'm going to show that in a little bit. Have you any thoughts on Celsius? Jay, go to CryptosRUs.com. Whole article about Celsius within and teaches you how to use it. Can you talk about Radex and the technology behind Layer 1? Benjamin, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with Radex and their technology behind their Layer 1. Sorry. Brady. Michael Brady. Thank you for being a new member. I think that's it. Overall, I think this is pretty darn exciting, right? Exciting time. Altcoins are forming new highs literally every day. A lot of them are pumping. Bitcoin is still holding strong at 61. It's just exciting. It's good, guys. It's very good. All right, I'm going to give you that clue and show that informative video about XRP for those of you guys that are curious. And then I'm going to show my intro video as an outro video. And then that's it. All right, and I'm going to release my new NFT tonight for those of you guys that are interested. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right? So here is the first video. I am George.
I am George. I am George.
I'm George.
I'm George. I am George.
I am George.
I am George.
I'm George.
We are all George. I actually realized I deleted other videos, so I'm gonna have to show that next time. I actually accidentally deleted. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.